Why isn't it doing it? Oh, I know why.
Did you fix it? Because if that doesn't fix it, I'll mess with the settings of Parsec more. I don't know. It does weird stuff.
Yeah, because it's not letting me.
Let me check. Oh, it's set to gamepad again. God damn it. It should work right now.
Okay, let me try.
Yep, that's better.
Yeah, there we go.
You ready to start?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Cool. Got a full screen on ya. Cursed screens. Alright. Welcome on in, everyone.
Hey, yo.
It's more the Great Ace Attorney.
We're finally back.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been gone?
We didn't do last week, so it was 2 weeks now.
Oh,
Wednesday, 2 weeks ago.
wow. That's crazy.
It kind
I
of.
don't even remember what we were doing.
We were looking at the car,
Oh,
the
yeah.
omnibus thing,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
you know, unfolding the case where there maybe could be 3 persons in the car.
Yeah.
And we're like, what?
Yep. We're also like actually dealing with a jury,
Yeah.
which has been interesting.
Yeah. Let's hope we still remember some voices.
Yeah, that
Hi,
is the real
Angel.
question.
Hi, Adam.
Oh, hey guys.
I forgot to do something. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Oh,
Ah, yeah. Yeah, hi Adam. Hi Angel.
well, come on in.
How are all y'all doing?
Yeah, how you doing? You're preoccupied? That's fine. Don't worry. I'm happy you're here too.
I keep taking over your mouse.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Ah.
You need help with that?
No, I'm good. I'm just trying to rearrange things. And it's leading to some issue.
Yeah. I'm pretty good. I slept in like way too late, but other than that, I'm fine. Nothing like a good day of waking up and having dinner immediately.
Wake me up inside for
Can't
breakfast.
wake up. Wake me up before you go.
I'm tired. That's my state of mind right now. I feel like I'm constantly running, doing stuff all the time.
Yeah. Make sure you get your rest though.
Yeah. Al's been like worried about me. He's like, we should like have some time
Like Al's not
where
the
we
only
just
one.
hang out. What?
We're all worried about you, Anya. Your schedule's too busy.
It's too real. I legit today I was in the Spectrum office and I was sitting there and I was planning on working on some stuff for the Spectrum. And well, because some people were coming to get their pictures taken for one of my articles. And I thought, oh, during this time, I can work on some other articles. But instead, I ended up just hanging out and browsing, like, social media.
Rip.
And I felt really bad about it at first. I'm like, oh, I should be doing work. But then I realized this is like the first 3 hours I've had where I didn't actually have to do something.
It's kind of nice now and again.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Angel. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so shall we get back into this?
Yeah.
All right.
I am ready. I'm ready to solve this case. I don't know if we're solving it today. But we can try.
Fine. We'll chip away at it.
Ready to start?
Yep.
On our authentic 3DS.
Totally.
Judge voice. Now the trial is to resume. Defendant, have you been listening to the trial thus far?
Of course, my lord.
We seek the answer to the 2 questions.
Also, talk. Get some water in here.
Yeah, get some of that slurp juice.
Slurp juice. Sloop.
I don't know. My brain.
You make like.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of like one of the first episodes of this.
Wait, how so?
Like when there was that British lady and she like was drinking something and I just went
That's fair.
Does this so-called third party in the omnibus really exist? And second, if this person does exist, why did you withhold this information from the authorities?
Oh, dear me, how impressive you all are. I can hide anything from you.
What is the meaning of this, witness?
To tell you the truth, I've been unsure whether to mention it or not.
Mr. McGundle.
Dot, 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 dot.
Well, it's just as a good barrister says. It's true that there was another person inside the omnibus that night.
There was a third passenger.
And I let that passenger escape from the crime scene.
What? Why didn't you tell us earlier? You weirdo.
It's like, what? Dot, 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 dot. It's too late for such a weak excuse, Kanzi McGundle.
Yeah, I'm very, very sorry, Lord Burrick Fonzie. Why did I not tell the police as soon as I was arrested? Yeah, why? Honestly speaking, my reason for doing may be a bit questionable.
And that reason was?
I didn't want to get that innocent youth involved in this incident.
What's this?
If the police knew of her presence, she would surely be suspected, arrested, and maybe even brought to court. I wanted to keep that from happening. One can't wound the hearts of youth when they have a whole future ahead of them after all.
Dot, 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 dot.
Then, this young person you speak of, who is she?
Well, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. That's not very handy.
After all, I met her by chance in the omnibus that night.
There's not a single reason for us to trust this man's fairy tales. The prosecution asserts that the defendant's remarks are not worth listening to.
Perhaps that young lady is, even now, watching over my trial from the audience, this courtroom. Huh? Smoke.
Yeah, someone's starting to wake up over there. It's so good. I can't see with the smoke. Ooh.
What's going on?
Naruto, we're in danger. Get down close to the ground. Bailiffs, don't let the defendant escape. Secure the omnibus.
This court declares an emergency recess. The bailiffs will capture the defendant and assist in evacuating the courtroom right now. Smoke!
We were forced out of the courtroom by the bailiffs. Everyone wanted to get out first, and it descended into mayhem. As they tried to figure out what was going on, the trial was momentarily suspended.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
If we just went a little bit longer. Yes. That's so funny.
Yeah, sometimes it's 2 hours later, and sometimes it's just 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because sometimes they're like, let's have a whole epilogue that lasts 500 years.
18th
of February, 12:52 p.m. Old Bailey, defendant lobby.
What on earth just happened?
Naruto, I think I have a grasp of the situation.
Susato?
It appears that a very potent smoke grenade was detonated.
Smoke grenade? Like those smoke bombs ninjas use? Is this Naruto?
I wish it was. They are verifying the safety of the court now. Preparations to resume the trial are underway.
Just who would do something like that?
Someone attempting to escape from the Crown Court was captured by the bailiff.
Attempting to escape? Well, that's one way to put it.
Indeed. It was a young girl about 15 years of age.
That girl is stupid. Why would you come to the trial?
Yeah, it is very strange.
A young girl? Who could she be? The third passenger who Mr. McGonagall was talking about?
I believe so too.
I knew it. A third party really did exist.
Oh wait,
what
no, that's
happened
you.
to Mr. McGonagall? There's so much I have to ask him, but he hasn't returned to this lobby.
It seems he was summoned to the prosecutor's lobby to be pressed for information. That young
Pressed?
girl is accompanying him as well.
Pressed into the garlic brush. Just who is she? And why did she come to this trial in the first place? Yeah, why?
Because we're all stupid.
She knew it would be risky, and I doubt there was anything to gain from doing so.
I also have one issue I'm curious of.
What would that be?
It's the 20 pence.
Huh? Why?
According to what that coachman Beppo has testified, on that night, the fee was at 5 pence per person, with 4 passengers on the ride. So the total is 20 pence. The sum matches up perfectly.
However, here we have a fifth customer appearing.
Once again, the sum of 20 makes no sense.
That really is strange.
Attorney! Head to the court! Head to the crowd court at once!
Mary!
The preparation for the trial to resume has completed. It will resume in 5 minutes.
Well, come on in, Mary, and welcome to the tour bus. Sorry, I need my computer for a sec. There you go.
Oh, hi, Mary. Hello.
How's it going?
How are you? What's up?
Got it. I'll head over immediately.
In any case.
Oh, rip. What? What happened?
Mary!
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
That's awful. I hope
What?
you're doing okay. You love that command?
Thank you. You kind of expected it? What happened? If you want to share, I don't know.
I'm sending all the good vibes your way. Now. All the good luck. I hope things will work out.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna take my mouse for a sec.
Job hired bunch of new guys. Then some who were gonna quit didn't. So instead I got the road.
Wow. Wow, that's BM. Maximum BM. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's awful.
I mean, why not, shaft the new guys? I mean, first in, first out, right? Or were they people with better credentials? I don't know.
That's usually, like, sadly, that's not how it is. At least not here. It's like there's kind of like this dichotomy when it comes to a lot of jobs. There's like the really old people who have been there so long that they kind of have like their roots fully cemented in it.
Yeah.
And so you can't kick them out if they won't kick themselves out. And then the company wants new workers. They always want new workers.
Yeah, but
So they're gonna
I
put
get
new
that.
workers ahead of others.
Huh. Yeah, it's kind of surprising because I talked to my friend who I know through Sukrin, and he lost his job when he just got started because the same reason, but he was the first in, so he was the first out. Also, hi Sushi.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi,
that sucks.
Sushi.
Thanks for the multi.
Hello.
Also, if you press exclamation point emotes, you can see my new Better Twitch TV emotes. Which are pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Speaking of Dr. Foods,
Ah, are you drinking it?
I'm drinking it.
Nice.
That's good. Anyway,
Wait.
Sushi, what's up? How are you? Wait, what?
Oh, never mind. It was just me being stupid again. I was reading Mary's comment about how he got baked, so he feels better now. And for a second, I forgot what that means. And so I thought, you like burned yourself?
Well,
And
something
I
was
was like,
smoking.
wait.
Wow. I mean, I believe I'm the only one here who's had Dr. Foods because you can only get it like in my region, not even the whole Netherlands, just only my region. So it's pretty rare. But I have plans to maybe ship out some Dr. Foods in the future.
Ooh, nice. Like have it be your merch.
Not
Like if
really,
you
because
pay me.
that would be illegal. But I'm thinking about it because there was speech of doing a charity event again, and I think I'm gonna make it like a certain tier of donation. I'll send you a
That'd
can
be
of Dr.
cool.
Foods.
Ooh, realdutchfood.com. Nice.
Wait, can you really? Or
Or is it a fake? Like Sushi just making a joke, and I'm like, oh, really?
that sounds too
Trying to go
generic to
there.
me.
Wait, I'm gonna check. Check right now.
I wonder what they ask for it. What's the price?
Real Dutch food.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
Why
my
would you lie?
gosh, it's
But
real. It's real website.
wow.
Realdutchfood.com. Low shipping costs. It only has a 3 out of 5 stars though.
Oh, rip.
Let's see.
Sushi.
What do they have here?
Sushi, what does it cost to ship you like 12 cans? I'm curious. I'm so curious right now. I want to look it up, but that'll break Anya's perspective. Oh, I see it. Wow, wow, that's cool. It's kind of bright, so I can't really read, but hi, Val. How's it going? Ooh, 40 euros for anything that's 0.5 kilograms. Yeah, with drinks, that's gonna be real quick.
Yeah.
Like, that's 5 kilograms. Like, a liter of fluid is 1 kilogram. So that's 3 cans. 3 cans per kilogram, so you can get 15 cans for 40 bucks. That's horrible. That's really bad. Like, the
Oh,
stuff is
hey,
not expensive.
Val. Hello. How are you doing? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll just send you some. I do need to look at what the shipping costs are gonna be to send this stuff out, but we'll see.
But wait, is it really like 39 pounds?
Euros. Pounds are even more expensive.
Oh, euros.
I think that's the shipping cost, yeah. That wouldn't surprise
Oh,
me at
the
all.
shipping.
Yeah. Shipping to the US is so expensive.
Yeah, because on here it says 259 for one
Yeah, for the drink.
bottle.
That's also outrageously high, by the way.
Ooh, Fanta.
Why would you? Yeah, let's just order some Fanta from Europe. That's logical.
Royal Club Ginger Ale.
European Fanta's better? What? Is that different?
It's $3.89 for a bottle of Fanta.
Oh my god. You're stiffing you so hard. Oh my lord. You've lived in
False
France, Mary?
Fanta.
That's cool. Oh, Orangina, Schweppes, yeah. They're all different. I never knew.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
kind of weird how like different it is actually.
Oh, Mary Lore. That's cool, Mary.
Like um Sprite tastes different in Europe too.
Really?
I think it tastes more lemony than it does in America.
Oh, that could make sense, I guess.
Yee. Oh, I actually didn't know that, Mary.
Yeah, me neither.
That's cool. And you're bilingual. That's awesome.
That's cool.
I could speak pretty well in Spanish for a while, but I'm pretty sure by now I've forgotten it all.
Val, you should just make an enterprise sending stuff from Europe to the US because apparently you can just bump up the prices by like 10 times.
Yeah, and people still get it.
Yeah, if you get like cheaper shipping rates.
It's so crazy.
Dr. Foods is gonna be hard for Val because it's not available in Turkey.
Uh, but
Wait,
what exactly is Dr. Foots? Is it
it's
like
it's
like
similar.
Dr. Pepper?
Similar. Yeah, it's an almond cola as Dr. Pepper is.
Hmm.
It
I've
was made
actually never had Dr. Pepper.
really? Huh. Like Dr. Foods was made to like compete with Dr. Pepper here in the domestic market. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Wait. Wait.
39 flavors.
Val is ready to send me stuff.
If you're paying for it.
Why is it surprising, Sushi? Is it because I've had so many other drinks? I mean, I guess I've had
I mean, Dr. Pepper is very
both.
common. So you
I've
would think
also
that
never
you've
had
had it.
Mountain Dew.
That I find less surprising. Because Mountain Dew is not that old. At least not here.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew is just cursed Sprite. Don't at me.
Too real. Lou has been trying to send me stuff for as long as I've known her, but I always thought she was joking.
Oh, I totally added Bro Soy. I know. He loves Mountain Dew.
I'm guessing Yosoi drinks Mountain Dew a lot.
Yeah, like every day.
That's so weird because I haven't seen him drink it.
Oh, he drinks it on stream.
Have I just missed it every time?
I guess.
Does my brain just not process it? Do I see him drinking Mountain Dew and my brain just doesn't accept it? That's
Maybe.
probably it.
Probably. Anyway, I think we've sidetracked enough. Let's
Yeah.
let's get back to the game for a bit.
Oh my gosh, Angel. He eats, drinks, sleeps, breathes, Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh, Sushi. Sushi actually wants all the feet pics. Every single one of them. Don't listen to him.
Oh my god.
Check the TM.
I'll ban everyone. That's good.
Yes, Val. Smugglers are allowed in the chat. Every single one. Oh, I was gonna say something. Now my brain don't even remember what it was. Oh, I've had elderflower soda
Oh,
many
I've
times.
had that.
It's like my favorite.
Elderflower is so weird. Such a It's not that strong of a taste, but it smells weird, but it tastes pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I think what I like about it is I like soda for like the sparkling part of it, but a lot of times I find a lot of them to be too sweet for me. But elderflower, in my experience, is it's not as sweet as a lot of others.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally like I can imagine that. I haven't had it in a
Yeah.
long time, but I really like elderflower tea.
Oh, I've never had elderflower tea,
It's
but I
not as
love tea.
sweet as, normal fruit teas. I'm not into most fruit teas, but elderflower is dope.
Yeah.
What's
My
Lilt?
favorite teas,
Or is it little tea?
I hmm?
Nothing. I was just thinking about something Angel said. Please continue.
Oh yeah, lit tea. Lit tea.
Lilt? Or is it little tea?
It's a soft drink brand. I've
Mm.
never had it.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it either. My favorite tea is I never remember the name of it, but it's like a big tea around here. And my favorite flavor is this rose one, where when you put it in water, it actually like blossoms like into
Wow.
like roses, and you put it in water. Like little mini roses.
That's a complex tea, Mary. Like I really like licorice tea. It's good.
Licorice tea?
Yeah. Like the
I've
sweet
never heard of
root?
that.
The sweet root that they make licorice out of? Like
Yeah,
you can just grind it up and just put it in a tea bag. And you get
that's
really
crazy. I've never heard of that.
mm.
That's cool. For me, my favorite teas are like flower, like flower teas and green teas and some white teas too.
So really like frig, what's the name? What that green plant with like the sharp leaves that when you touch it you get little really itchy bumps on your skin? I mean, we call it like, fuck. I don't think it's ivy. I'm
Oh
not sure.
yeah, poison ivy. That's like the first thing I thought.
I'm not sure. It's called like fire nettle. Like translated very directly, which is I don't know.
Hmm. Is
Maybe
it like one of those plants that has like a certain number of leaves and like you get a rash from it?
uh,
Oh, hey, Matt.
oh, it's just nettle,
Hello.
I guess. Nettle,
No,
Mm,
I mean, it's not ringing a bell for me.
stinging nettle. Anyway, I hate those plants, but they're good tea. There's a lot of that stuff.
Oh, Mary knows.
Mary knows. Let's go.
It's actually Nestle.
Oh,
Oh
it's actually
my
Nestle.
gosh, sushi. Also, Val, we have the same tea taste. Nice.
Nice. Oh, hey, Matt. How's it going? Here's your daily gnome.
Oh, nice. I love that you have that.
Anyway, we were continuing.
Yeah. Oh, also, I do like black tea as well. I guess maybe it's because when I was growing up, I drank a lot of Asian teas. And I think that's what led me to to have the taste for tea as I do.
I
Though I
drank a lot
hate
of
herbal teas.
I've drank a lot of black tea back when I was young, and I still drink it at work, but that's definitely not one of my favorites.
Asian teas weeb.
Yo, ginseng is a good tea. Don't at me.
Anyways, let's actually continue. I
Mary,
believe that this girl will take the witness stand.
I'm being added here. Mary, this is my. You can't say that in my chat. Beer is freaking delicious.
I'm just gonna be a wine person
Yeah,
over
dude.
here.
Nah, I'm a huge craft beer guy, Mary.
Have
But
you ever had London Pride?
London Pride. No, I don't think so. Ooh, nice sour.
I've
Yeah.
been told by people that it's very good. I can't have alcohol, so I can't vouch for it.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
fair.
I've heard from many people, many close people of mine, that it's very good. Like, basically, my parents drank it a lot for a while. And then when I went to London and I went out with some friends at this bar, or I guess I should say pub, um, they were wondering what drinks to get because, of course, it's different from where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, they have London Pride, you should try that. And they all loved it. They were like,
That's cool.
whoa, this is so good. Thanks, Anya. And I was like, I'm glad it's good.
Yeah.
Because I actually didn't know.
Yeah, England's beer, uh, like, uh, not ecology, but like its beer sphere is very weird because the English are the only ones that really kept home to the ales, while other countries were experimenting more with lagers back in the 1800s. Uh, and they still have so many ales on tap, while if you go to a random bar here, they won't have any. So interesting. Like they
Oh,
have their own
really?
secluded sphere of we have all the ales, and the rest of Europe is more lager, and even America is mostly lager.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because here, like, sometimes people, like, at bars, they'll be out of certain things, but they'll
Mhm.
always have something on tap.
Yeah, it'll always be like a lager,
Yeah.
a pilsner of some sort most of the
Yeah.
time. Yeah. In England, it's always ale.
Yeah.
You know what the difference is between ale and lager?
Is it the, like, strength of it?
Not necessarily. It's the yeast. A lager, like lager means lower, so its yeast process starts at the bottom of like the big tank he got, and a ale is a top fermented. Some beer
Oh.
lore for you.
Oh, I
Not
see.
necessarily, Adam. Ale. A lot of the time, some ales are really flat and not that bitter.
Mm.
I've had some bitter
Because for
lagers.
some reason, in my mind, when I think ale versus lager, I think like a yellow beer versus like a dark beer.
I've had some meads, like a couple days back. I had like 4 different ones. They're all very, very craft ones, but I still didn't like them. So weird. Mead has so little carbonation and such weird flavors that you wouldn't find in normal beers, that it's just so odd, and it's just like the flavor is not that good. I'm
Mm.
glad meads are not a thing anymore.
I mean, I've heard some people say that they like mead. I don't know.
Yeah, I can only vouch for the meads that I've had, which were
Yeah.
not that good.
I mean, maybe it's also like something you kind of have to build up to. You know how like there's some drinks where the first time you have it, you're like, "Wow, I don't like this."
Yeah,
But then when you keep having it, you change your
cheaply.
mind.
Oh, Azure's here. Hi, Azure. Let me play something twice. Sorry, that was cursed, but thanks Azure for resubbing and gifting a sub uh, to Angel yesterday.
Also, hi Azure.
How's it
Hi
going?
Lulu. How are you?
Oh, Lulu. Hi, Lulu.
Whoa, that was cursed.
Yeah.
How are you both doing? Red wine with vanilla Coke.
Red wine with vanilla Coke? What?
It sounds so weird. I mean,
I kind
I
of want
might
to
be
try
willing
that,
to
but that
try it.
sounds so cursed.
It sounds like someone tried to dare at a party. Like,
Yeah.
oh, bro, what if you pour this red wine into this vanilla Coke? And they're
Oh,
like, oh, yeah. And
we
then
pl-
he drinks it. And he's
we
like, oh, snap.
it's
It's
actually
actually
good.
good.
That reminds me of the drinking game we used to do way back. Just like a card game with different rules, but like one of the cards was you pour your drink in a like pretty big glass, and the one who loses at the end of the game has to chug that glass. But it's always filled with like a mix with all the drinks of the night. It's freaking disgusting.
Mm. Oh, not great. That reminds me of the time when,
Yeah, it's because
like,
I was
I'm
king.
again alluding to my London trip. There was that one time
Mary knows.
where a bunch of my friends were like drinking and stuff, and they were like going all out because they were underage in America, but not in London. So they're like, oh, yeah, we can finally drink. And so they literally bought like a bottle of wine and started chugging it.
Oh my
And I'm like,
god.
why did you chug a bottle of wine?
Why wine?
I don't know.
It's not even good for chugging. It's just horrible.
But I'm being absolutely serious. I remember I was sitting in our apartment and one of them is just like, okay, we're going to the club. And she just she just takes out the bottle and she just starts chugging it. And I'm just like watching this and I'm like, okay, I can definitely tell guys have no experience with alcohol.
Rosé wine is not even like it's so sweet. But all right. Yeah, okay.
Val is being personally attacked by me.
Uh,
How dare you, Val? How can you chug wine? I'm just kidding. But it was a weird experience.
yeah, I can imagine. Sounds like a bad time, but kind of a good time.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting to see all these friends that I had never seen get drunk just get absolutely hammered.
I'd like to see you chug wine, Sushi.
That's insane.
Mm, yeah, I I know, but still, ooh, an interesting sight.
Yeah. For me, it's like I'm not supposed to drink wine, or any alcohol because of the medicine I take.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I still drink some wine, like a little bit, because I like the taste of wine.
Married as cursed. Chug boxed wine.
Same Sushi, 21 soon. Excited. November 4th. I'll be there.
Mark the date, everyone.
I mean, I don't remember people's birthdays. It's pretty sad.
I just put them in my phone.
Oh, I should do that. I'm legit the type of person who forgets my own parents' birthdays because I'm just that bad at it. I think, I always remember the month. I never have a problem remembering the month. It's always the specific date. I never remember it. Oh,
Wow.
Sushi. Calling me out. Adam. Relatable. Anyways, we should probably
Yeah, we
actually
sidetracked for
do
like
this.
half an hour, but at least it was fun.
I assume that the contents of her testimony will determine the outcome of this trial.
Shall we go in, Susato? See you later, Mary. Have a nice eat.
Oh yeah, see you later. Hope the food is good. Let's. I love how that's the entire thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
18th of February, 1 o'clock p.m. Old Bailey, Crown Court.
Would you look at that? As long as you don't mix Baileys with carbonated drinks, that's fine.
Wait, why?
Because it clogs.
Really?
Yep. Hi,
Huh.
Ginger.
Oh, hi, Ginger. Hello,
How's
how
it
are
going?
you?
That young girl next to Mr. McGundle. It looks like she's the one who caused that ruckus earlier.
Now then, the court is back in session for the trial of Kanzi McGundle.
Wait, I gotta turn off my Wi-Fi. It's not good. There we go.
Lord Van Zieks,
Yes, my lord.
could you please explain the origin of that strange smoke from earlier? And I know it wasn't ganja, because I know that smell.
We believe that a military-grade smoke grenade was detonated here.
Military grade? Why is that being used here?
The one who attempted to slip out of the courthouse through the smoke has been caught. The culprit stands right there.
Miss, please state your name. Were you the one behind the confusion caused by the smoke grenade earlier? Why in heaven's names did you do that?
Wow, this girl's just giving tons of dots.
Red Ginger Cat, thank you for the 5 bits. Thank you for refueling the boss. Let's go.
Excuse me, my lord. May I?
What is it, defendant?
It might be better for me to provide the explanation. In regards to why this girl is here, and why she tried to escape. Everything is related to what transcribed on that night of the
On the night of the incident, really.
Adam loves the hat.
It's a good hat. Reminds me of Geodude. No, what's called? Coughing. Galarian coughing.
Oh, hi, Owen. Hello. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hey, yo. Saying hi in both chats. Hello. Mark, where did you go? Oh, the coughing. I see. Hello.
Hello. I ruined stuff. Yeah. I muted myself on Discord and muted myself on stream and only unmuted myself on stream.
Oof. Oof. It's crazy.
Yeah. I should
I was like, what?
have better hotkeys.
I see. I love what Val just said.
I mean, there is like those beer bicycles where you sit on with like 12 people and one steers and the other just pedals and have it like a beer tap on it.
Huh. I've never heard of that.
So it's like arranged in like a U shape. So like everyone sits at a table on sort of a like a bar stool-ish kind of setup, and you have pedals in front of you, and the pedals are all connected to the drive shaft of the whole cart thing. And there's one driver, and there's one like dude who taps beers and just gives people beers while they cycle.
Wait, what's going on tomorrow, Adam? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, Val, like make the U like 5 times longer. The length of a bus. That would be dope. Have a traveling bar powered by drunk people.
Oh, cool.
Oh, let's go, Adam.
I love going to conventions. Mostly for the merch.
For the merch.
Yeah,
Haven't been in
I
a
know I'm
convention in
weird like
years.
that.
But I'm definitely going to TwitchCon next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
TwitchCon's in
awesome.
Amsterdam next year.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I would like to travel down there.
Please do. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Azure, oh my gosh.
Ooh, first event. Let's go.
Oh, really? You haven't been to a con, Adam?
Mad. God damn it.
I see. Oh, Lulu, you guys live nearby each other? I actually didn't know that. That's cool.
Whoa.
It's always cool when online friends also are real life friends.
Wait, what? €1? That's nothing. Literally nothing. Well, not literally. It's €1, but for flight, that's what? What?
That's crazy. That's insane.
Like, I've been on €10 flights, but €1? That's
Also,
even less.
isn't there like bicycles that have like 50 seats on them or something?
50?
Or at least like 10 or something.
I've
Like
seen,
it's like
yeah.
a long bike and people can sit behind and like pedal.
Is it a 2x2 configuration or one in a
I
row?
think it's one
Because one in a
in a
row, like
row.
some people I know made a bike with like five people seaters, like a giant tandem, and like the structural rigidity is kind of a problem because when it's just one row, there's so much flex when you try to steer that you just the frame wants to fall over sideways on the back, but it wants to go left, and it's just yeah, yeah. It needs some more metal on it, or you need a 2x2.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah. Bikes are not
But I'm
made
just
too well
imagining
together.
like you hang out with a bunch of friends and you're like, let's go to the club. And so you all get on your multi-seat bike
Yeah.
and just
It'll
pedal there.
it'll be a bitch to drive though.
Oh, 5-person bicycles. I knew there was at least like some amount.
I've
I
been in
guess
like
10 is too much.
8, but it was a 2x2. Pretty much a big
Mm.
bicycle go-kart thing. I don't know. With one steering wheel.
Coolio.
Yeah. Val, I would imagine you would have to pay for hand luggage for that cheap of a flight. But yeah,
But at least the flight is cheap.
that's true.
Better than
Okay.
having to pay for the flight too.
There are some cheap flights around here. It's great. Anyway.
I wish that were me. Oh, see you, Matt.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
Bye,
We shall
bye.
continue.
Yeah, we should probably. We keep getting distracted. Oh no, wrong GIF. Now I'm scared. What is it? What's the GIF?
I don't need to know.
We would rather not know. Anyways, let's go.
Very well, the court orders the defendant to testify. Speak in regards of this incident and its relation with this young girl.
Dot, 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 dot.
I wonder what exactly happened during the incident that night. Well, I could have heard about that all before the trial even started. Ugh.
Time for the testimony.
That night, I had seated myself on the back seat inside the coach. There I nodded off into sleep. Sometime later, I was woken up by an abrupt, loud sound accompanied by a small scream. In front of my eyes lay the man. I helped him up and sat him on the seats. Though, trembling with shock, I investigated the area where the scream had come from. To my surprise, there was a young girl hidden there, curled up tight and quiet as a mouse.
I'm not sure if I completely understand, but essentially, that young girl, she was riding the omnibus when the crime occurred.
You are correct.
Adam.
As a good barrister asserted earlier,
Crankandpedal.wordpress.com.
there was indeed a fifth passenger on that omnibus.
Very well. It appears it is about time to hear the attorney's cross-examination then. Attorney, are you prepared?
Yeah, my lord. The judge expects me to clear this up. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here.
I love how he does this for that.
Huh? What?
Uh-huh.
What?
Why is 90% of his text boxes this time literally just dots?
Thoughts?
Oh, my mic is cursed.
Alright, let's go. Alright,
Why did he fall asleep?
because he was tired.
It seems weird. A scream too.
What was the loud sound?
Oh yeah, because it's like, yeah, that is weird. From my eyes laid a man. I helped him up and sat him on the seats. We're trembling with shock. Oh, sorry. I investigated the area where the scream had come from. To my surprise, there was a young girl. A lot of this is weird.
Yeah, let's press the loud sound first. Hey, Cud, how are you?
Oh,
Tonight.
hey, Cud! Is the twitching better today?
Alright, it's twitching, yeah. How is it?
Okay, so pressing.
Yeah.
Mata.
A loud noise. And a scream? Oh, it was. Yes.
There was quite a remarkable thud. I believe it was much like the sound of a man falling over.
That must have been the sound of the victim, Mr. Mortar, falling over after being stabbed.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I was asleep at the time, you see, and I can't say for sure. Furthermore, when I awoke, not another soul did I see in the coach, save for the gentleman laying on the floor before me.
There was no one else in the... Yeah, at the time, you said you heard a scream, right?
Perhaps that scream arose from the rooftop seating area.
No, I heard that scream from inside the coach.
However, at that moment, the scream was the least of my worries.
For you see, I could hardly believe what I saw before my own eyes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Should we press this too?
Sure.
Mata. You set the victim up on the seat? Yes, sir. On the seat right across from me, I realized he was dead, you see. I felt that it would be disrespectful to simply leave the poor soul on the floor like that. After all, I'm a sympathetic man, you know.
Quite a curious story, defendant.
Well now, whatever might you mean, Prosecutor Van Zieks?
If a dead man dropped before your very eyes, a sane person would call the coachman at once. Were they your average principled Londoner, that is?
Well, as you well know, I hold a rather maligned profession.
You're referring to your business as a salary lender, correct?
There are those who borrow money from me, and only to be ungrateful and set out to kill me. So the last thing I want to be to get wrapped up in such a nasty affair.
Then you were just gonna leave the body's victim like that?
Oh heavens me, no, of course not. I had intended to report the incident to the police. Simply wished to ensure the circumstances were crystal clear before doing so.
The circumstances?
Indeed, I thought it was a good idea beforehand to investigate anything that struck me as strange. Like where that faint scream I heard really came from, for instance. That would strike anyone as strange, wouldn't you say?
Scream you heard alongside the victim falling over, huh?
Should we press this too?
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me, but what do you mean by that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you and the victim the only ones in the coach?
Correct, at first glance, in any case.
First glance?
Yes, indeed. Imagine my shock when I heard a tiny little scream. And it came directly from beneath my rear. There we go.
What in the world?
Beneath your rear? Right then and there, I lifted up the seat and cushion. It turned out under the seat was a trunk.
Naruhodo, we can take a look at the omnibus too.
Let's do it.
Where is it?
It's one back.
Oh. There.
Yes, go in.
I forgot how to do it for a second. Blah blah blah, we've had this. That's a goal.
And the right seat.
Okay, so it's
Use the bottom screen.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was good enough.
Here we go.
Looks like there's a handle attached to the seat here. Glook. The trunk seems to be empty. There's nothing inside at all.
Oh, structural damage.
Wait, what? Oh, right.
Val, what's going on?
There were some major earthquakes in Istanbul.
Oh, I see.
But that's That's cursed.
Yeah, it seems like this month has been just cursed.
Yeah.
Well, like just since September. Crazy.
What is this feeling in the back of my mind? Can we
Wait,
get a closer look? Turn
I
the
don't
camera.
think we can. This is as much as I can turn. Oh,
Okay, look
shoot.
at the floor.
Oh, like at the floor? No.
Yeah, I want to see a bit more. Can you scroll down a bit more? Did we examine that blood?
Oh, no, we didn't. I don't think we ever looked here.
This is a bloodstain, isn't it?
Is something the matter?
Oh, it's just this bloodstain really stands out. And yet, Prosecutor Van Zieks hasn't said a word about it.
That's true. It does strike me as a little bit odd.
Wait, was this added after the smoke bomb?
I think it was.
Because I don't
Because it
remember.
wasn't
seeing it.
there. I'm so certain we didn't see it before.
I'm pretty sure I would have seen it the last time we looked at the
Yeah.
omnibus.
I feel like it probably was. Like maybe the girl wasn't trying to escape, but was instead trying to like change the crime scene or
Maybe.
something.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's not. Interesante.
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. Just what's going on? I think that's about it.
Yeah. Unless there's something on
Is there
the
another
ceiling
trunk on the
now.
other side?
Hmm?
Is there another trunk on the other side?
There probably is. Or maybe not.
Nope.
No, there isn't. That's interesting.
Alrighty, backing out.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we now, like, use the evidence we found in the omnibus?
I don't think so just yet.
Alright.
But it's good that we looked at it.
Yeah. Now, to think of it, it was submitted into the evidence, right? Yeah, it was.
Maybe now would be a good time to give it another good look. We already did.
We already did.
Anyway, after that, I went ahead and peeked inside the trunk.
I guess press this too.
Yeah.
Mata!
What? She was hiding in the trunk?
Yes, indeed. That's what I saw. Oh, when I caught sight of her cowering there, I hit the dim light of the lamp.
Really, Val?
Oh, in the
That's
dim light.
crazy.
Rip.
I haven't used Pokemon Go in like ages.
Me too. I only played it when it came out.
Yeah, I played it for like I would say 2 months straight, and then
You
I
got your
kind of yeah.
You got your ears flushed. That's cool. That's
What?
like, that's very blessed.
Wait, what happened? Like, why did you have to get your ears flushed?
Well,
If you don't mind.
I guess they would be clogged.
Oh, I guess that's true. But I mean, like,
See?
yeah. I meant like the reason they were clogged. Like, was it an illness? Allergies? But I hope that at least the twitching and stuff is now good.
E.
I see, Kun. Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel that.
Yeah. I have abnormal amounts of earwax production as well. It's annoying
Yeah.
as fuck.
It's also why my earphones always like dies very quickly. And it's never because I'm misusing it. Because like these headphones that I'm wearing right now, I've had already for a long while and they're still perfectly good. The reason is my earwax clogs the earphones.
Yeah.
And that kills it.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I stopped using them.
Yeah. It's like after only like 2 months or so, I always have to still buy new ones.
Big rip.
Rip.
Me too, Cud, me too.
Well, I surely thought that my heart was going to stop.
Something about all this seems really off.
Yeah.
I don't like the Apple ones. To be honest. I've used them, but I just don't like it. They don't
Yeah, me
fit,
neither.
They don't fit in my ear properly. Like they're shaped to a very like specific ears like form, and they just can't adapt because it's just hard plastic.
Yeah, like they always, like the Apple ones always hurt my ears. Like the edges always end up causing like scars and stuff in my ear. It's not great.
Yeah. Wear on ears. Better sound quality anyway.
Yeah. Right now, I think the ones that I have are called frog beats or something. I don't actually remember.
Frog.
Do I have it? Yeah. Something like that. I don't think I have it at the moment. But yeah. And these, of course, are Beats. I got it for free. This pair of Beats headphones.
That's nice. I like free stuff. I don't like Beats, by the way, but I mean, it's
free. I don't like it that much either, but I got it for free.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I didn't get it for free. Because the reason I got it was because I bought a new Mac computer and it like came with it. Like they were saying like, oh, you can have a Beats headphones with it.
Oh, I see.
I'm like, okay.
So basically, they overprice on the laptop and give you Beats for free. That's always how I think about like giving free stuff away with products. It's just so the product is too expensive. You're just admitting it. Like Samsung does this like all the time. They just give out so much stuff with their products. It's like, yeah, but the product itself costs like 900 euros.
Yeah.
So you're still paying for it, just in another way. What's the ear candle thing?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Is that making a candle out of your earwax? Because I know that's a thing.
Oh, that sounds cursed. Not great. But yeah, I wish that someone would invent a pair of earphones.
What the fuck am I looking at? That's cursed. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Right?
That was insane. What? What? People come up with some weird stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I want someone to invent some earphones that, I mean, earbuds. Why do I keep calling them earphones? Earbuds that do not get affected by earwax. But I don't know if that's possible.
I mean, there are those ones that you can make, like, send your ear mold to, and they'll make a custom, like, quote-unquote bud for you that'll perfectly fit your ear. But I don't know if that would reduce earwax.
Yeah, maybe. Because it's probably part of it is that your ear sees it as an intrusion and is like trying to flush it out with the wax.
You stuck a wax paper roll in your ear and burn it? It's supposed to unclog your ears, but it's horseshit. I was so scared. You thought you were going to burn your mom. Wow, that's cursed. Maximum cursed. Yeah, just shoot a water jet in it.
The way my swim team did it was you take a Q-tip and you put a little bit of alcohol on it, like rubbing alcohol, and you put it in your ear, and the rubbing alcohol like dissolves the wax.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful with Q-tips in your ears, by the way. It's really easy to damage stuff. Like the easiest thing you can do, and what I always do, is when you're in the shower, you put your freaking crank the water pressure and just hold your ear in. And I hope like my shower like freaking boosts up to infinity, so it's very strong, and then it just clears your whole ear. And then just wipe with a Q-tip, like the outer edge, and then most of it's gone. That works like a charm. Just do it every time you shower.
I don't know if I could do that. I feel like I hate when water gets in my ears, so I don't know if I could do that.
That's fair.
I'm very particular.
I'm sorry, Azure.
Oh, Azure's like, no. If I didn't have Anya's gun to my head, I would leave.
Anyway,
at any rate, I dragged her out of there and set her on a seat opposite of me, intent on hearing what she had to say.
the seat opposite of you.
Yes, right next to the dead chap, who was already occupying his pod. What?
You seated this young lady right next to the victim's corpse? That's weird, man. That's fucked up.
As I believe I've mentioned earlier, due to the nature of my work, much to my dismay, I've had crosshairs trained on me. Therefore, it was of the utmost importance. It was for me to learn just who exactly this girl was.
You told your dog you have earphones on all day, and she was like, "Why would you do that?" Because we're young people and we just do.
I mean, what's wrong with wanting to listen to music most of the time?
Yeah, like when
I mean, that's what I do.
When I still used earbuds, I had them in during class in high school. Like, I probably had earbuds in like during most of the hours of the day.
Yeah. That's me at school now, too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, at university, constantly plugged into the net.
Listening to tunes.
Oh, but then, As I was speaking with her, I heard a gentleman scream just overhead.
Well, that must have been the two passengers on the roof, I suppose.
Indeed. That's what I was led to believe. They likely saw the stabbed gent lined up next to what appeared to be a young girl.
So,
Might as well be doing a podcast.
so what you're saying what the two on the roof saw was not the defendant, or rather yourself, but instead they saw the victim sitting next to this young lady.
That is exactly right. Because, you see, I was seated in the back, which cannot be seen from the skylight.
Oh, I see. The defendant does have a somewhat compact physique. I suppose it isn't a stretch to say this girl could have been mistaken for him, especially in the dark.
Oh, that was when.
Oh, sorry.
Upon hearing the gentleman scream from the roof, the coachman stopped the omnibus.
High octane gameplay. Yeah, especially during Ace Attorney, which is pretty much only text boxes.
We're gonna 360 no scope this text box. How are you feeling, Naruhodo?
I'm his attorney, but my own client's testimony surprised me as much as everyone else's. I can't help but feel that I have failed as an attorney somehow.
Val. Gamers, rise up. It's not your fault. We didn't have much time to talk to Mr. McGundle after all. Regardless, all we can do is get all the information out of him that we can.
Why did something like this have to happen just as we arrived in London this morning? Jeez.
Naruhodo, now's not the time to be feeling sorry for yourself.
Look at that sassy stance.
I know,
How
right?
do you?
She reads minds. I guess this is the last one we can press.
Yeah. When you got in the omnibus, was there anyone else on board?
No, no one else was inside the coach, nor up on the rooftop seats.
In other words, the defendant was the first passenger.
Indeed, I was merely sitting comfortably on the back seats inside the omnibus.
By back seats, do you mean?
Why, as you yourself so expertly pointed out just now, my good barrister, I mean the seats directly across from where the gentleman who had been stabbed was sitting. It was the most comfortable spot for me, you see. After all, he can be seen through the skylight from there.
Dot, 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 dot.
Enough! This situation is now perfectly clear. However, we now have a fundamental question. Just who exactly is this girl?
I'm told her name is Gina Lestrade. She hides in places where people gather, then pounces out and steals their wallets. She is what you would call a pickpocket.
What?
This little girl is a pickpocket?
Why would they be surprised?
I don't know.
Order! Order! Do you take issue with this claim, Miss Lestrade? Miss Lestrade. Answer me at once! Oh my god, I just got a gun! Fuck! I've been shot! Please, tell my children! I hate them! Stupid prick! Ugh.
It's okay, Yosoi. He died as he lived, saying he hated you.
Anyway.
Heavens! What in the blazes are you? What? Ah! The girl just disappeared!
What are you
What are you looking at? If you're looking for me, I'm right here.
Ah, where did you get over there?
Was there any point in moving like that? Like what? Go on.
And
Thank
I
you,
know
Angel.
all about what you adults are thinking.
I mean, she's written. Like, she would have such an accent. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nagita gun.
This dirty pickpocket messed up and got caught on the job. She went mental and stabbed that other bloke. Ain't that right?
That's not true. Courthouse is a place where we seek the truth. We want to make sure.
Good shot. Please. And help.
Don't forget that I'm a pro. Me whole livelihood is dependent on these quick fingers.
Anna, thank you for the help.
Hours use knives. Pickpocket's pride won't stand for it. Oh, hey, Anna.
Thanks again, thanks again. Really appreciate it.
Hello. How are you doing? How was the Untitled Goose Game?
Oh, you played Untitled Goose Game? I really want to see that.
It looks a lot of fun.
Yeah. Doing goose things. The goose life.
Yeah, honking at people.
Honk. Why, thank you.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you're halfway through? No worries.
That was great. You said something. And then I said, "This gov, I picked this up from a bag at the omnibus station the other day." Oh, you got halfway through, Anna? That's awesome.
How long is that game anyway?
I have no idea.
How much goose shenanigans can there be had?
I hope a lot.
Sounds like good time.
There's just something about games where you play as an animal and you just get to wreck people's lives.
Yeah. I love that
They're
it
fun.
blew up as big as it did.
Yeah. Well, it's like the same as like Goat Simulator,
Yeah, I guess.
you know? Kind of has the same vibe.
Yeah. It does have a little bit more charm than Goat Sim, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
No, like the art style and everything
Yeah.
is like way better. But like the idea of like an animal just wrecking people's lives seems to be pretty short.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's good it still exists. I'm saying that as if it were to vanish. That's weird. Pretty little thing, don't you think? I think I like me a bit of pink.
Oh, don't aim that at me, Jesus.
Oh god, he got another glass.
So, you were riding on the omnibus, then.
She's so sassy.
Dot, 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 dot.
It's alright, you tell them the truth, won't you? Because he can.
Yeah, that's right.
And the court shall acknowledge this girl, Gina Lestrade, as a new witness. And such, we order you to testify.
Oh, Anna, thank you for the bits. Thank you for refueling the bus. Much appreciated.
Just how he always is.
It is. Really is.
Oh, yeah, I should go.
Yeah, probably.
Dot, 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 dot.
No,
Speak in regards to what
transcribe, no.
transpired in the omnibus on the night of the incident.
All
cute.
right. I gotcha.
Here we go.
As always, I'd sneaked in before the horse was hitched to the coach. But I couldn't get any business. Was really an awful night. It was pitch dark in my little hiding spot. I seriously could see nothing. Then suddenly there was a loud noise. Of course, it was enough to make me scream a little. After that, this old geezer found me, but he let me get away.
He let you get away? I'm starting to suspect that Mr. Who's the guy who died again?
Oh, I don't remember. Let me check real quick. This
Mortar.
guy, right? Yeah.
That he probably just offed himself and tried to blame McConnell for it.
We'll have to see.
That's my guess. Anyway,
Why, defendant, did you allow this girl to flee to begin with?
Well, the reason of that is quite simple. I knew she could not possibly be the culprit, you see. I was sitting on her. Phrasing.
what do you mean?
I've had duck before, Val, but I've never had goose.
Yeah, I've had duck, not goose, I think.
I love duck. It's one of my favorite meats.
Each time I've had it, it wasn't that amazing. But, you know, what you do.
I mean, I think it's because I grew up with it.
Oh, that makes sense.
For my mom, it was like a tradition to have duck for like holidays.
Oh.
Like she grew up with it.
Yeah. As I said earlier,
Duck is weird. It's just different chicken.
I was sitting on top of her little hiding spot in the trunk.
Oh, let us make sure of it ourselves.
Oh, one of your grandma's signature dishes is goose. I almost said douche.
Douche?
I'm gonna chuck myself out this window. Oh, thanks, Anna. Thank you so much. I still need to do that thing we talked about. I'll get there. I've just been so busy lately. Like, there's been no time for me. But I'll get there, I promise. It might have to be during fall break, though. We'll get there.
I'm starting to worry that your fall break will not be a break at all.
Yeah.
Filled with
I'm
stuff
doing
you gotta
so
do.
much. Yeah. Because, like, I'm planning to also do the movie thing during fall break, like a movie marathon
Yu-Gi-Oh!
on
Breaks?
Discord.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Breaks?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge will be one of them. Like
Yeah,
the
let's
movie
go.
Bonds Beyond Time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, I love that movie a lot. It was so good.
No, we
It's one
should
of my
watch the whole
faves.
show, not only the movie.
I mean, we could. I was thinking more of like, since I haven't been able to have movie nights ever since I said I would, I kind of felt like maybe having a variety of different things. So, like, if one thing is not to one person's taste, they can come in and watch a different thing. You know?
That's fair. That's fair. Well, that
So,
leaves the door
like-
open for us to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge someday.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe one day I would do the whole thing, like maybe during the summer or something.
I can't wait that long.
Well, I guess you guys can watch it. That works.
I mean, you're invited. I'll probably
Yeah.
find like a free Sunday or so to just
Yeah.
watch all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
that would be awesome. I would watch it. Absolutely. It's so weird to watch the old episodes because they're so different from the later episodes.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you can
true.
kind of see the progression.
Uh-huh. It's cool. Oh, by the way, I should post this like on my Discord for everyone who has seen Sword Art Online Abridged. There's a new episode out. It's cool.
Ooh. I haven't watched an abridged series in like ages.
You should watch
I used
that
to
one.
be super into it.
It's really good. It's better than the actual show,
Well,
Okay.
that's not hard to do.
I guess. Yeah, but it's only 14 episodes now. So you could brush that one out real quick. But you're busy,
Mm.
so I don't mind if you don't.
Oh, also, speaking of duck, there's this place in Canada that I go with my family sometimes. It's like, it's a bar, but they sell a duck burger,
Oh, that's
and it's
interesting.
really good. I love it a lot. Oh, Val, you're not in the Disky?
Click that link, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple people who I talk to a lot on Discord, but aren't in my Discord specifically. Pretty interesting. I think it's because I always forget to promote my Discord.
I mean, I just have a prompt that pops up every now and then. I think
I should
every
do that.
half an hour.
I should do that too. Probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
When will Anya be a professional streamer?
Yeah.
One of these days. Maybe next summer. No, Azure!
Getting added.
I do have a Discord command,
Yeah.
but it doesn't pop up every once in a while. Yeah, Azure. is a good boy. Good bean.
Indeed.
Absolute good bean.
Professional.
Yee.
I love that word.
If I remember correctly, I think it's somewhere nearby Niagara on the Lake.
In Canada.
Yeah. Because I live an hour from the Canadian border. So I just drive over there every once in a while.
Just to eat a burger.
Yeah. It was really good, Angel. I ate the whole thing in one go. I was just like, nom, 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 nom. It was so good. I wanted 2 of them.
But did you?
No, I didn't. Because I felt kind of bad. I'm like, I probably shouldn't eat that much.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Angel, I'm getting hungry too. Oh well.
Yeah, I'll definitely eat after the stream.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always hungry during streams.
Yeah.
It is expensive.
It is.
That's why I usually only get for special occasions.
Special occasions. Yeah. Oh, Peking duck.
Like,
I've had Peking duck. Yeah.
Peking duck. Also, if you want a good dish that has duck in it, there's a soup that's pretty popular in like places like Korea. Even though a lot of like Korean food places here don't always have it that often, but it's like a very popular dish outside, and some places have it. It's basically a soup that is made with duck and bamboo shoots and like noodles and stuff. And I'm pretty sure the broth is a bone broth. A bone broth.
Cool. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Too bad there
It's
aren't
one
that
of my
many-
favorite soups.
Like there aren't
It's
many
so good.
Korean like dinner places around here, which sucks.
Yeah. The first time I had it was actually last summer when I went across the country to visit my sister and her husband in Kansas City. And she took us to this one new like Korean Vietnamese like place, and they had it there, and I tried it and it was so good. And I was so sad that it wasn't around here as I thought. Like I thought it wasn't around here. But then I found out that in this Burmese Japanese fusion place that's like 5 minutes away from me, one of their soups is that soup.
That's
And I
cool.
was so happy. I was like, yes.
Oh, Angel, by the way, when I make ramen, I always put bamboo in it. It's so good.
Yeah, bamboo is
Bamboo's
delicious.
so good in soup.
I don't know if I could cook it. I mean, I'm not a bad cook. I just don't do it very often. Like, I need a lot more experience. But in the times I have cooked, my food has been known to be pretty good, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
This was the very seat I was seated on the night of the incident.
This hiding spot would be a space beneath the seat, right? Indeed. A young girl will be able to fit and hide in here.
yeah, God, you've even got me excited. Like, I kind of want to get it, but I'm not sure. Because I really want Spyro, but I really don't care for COD World War II, like whatever. I don't like COD. Do you have Crash? No, I do not, but I do own all 3 of the original games, so why do I need remastered one? It's just better graphics and slightly different physics engine. I don't really care for graphics anyway. But, you know, it might be cool to play them again. Maybe. In HD.
Yeah, I saw a post on, I think it was Tumblr, where someone was like, a person could have, well, I think actually it was a Twitter post that was posted on Tumblr, but someone was like, you could have a game with the most hyper-realistic graphics, and people will still prefer, you know, like a pixel game that's fun to play.
Yeah, of course, gameplay for all. Foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Got it.
like,
Yeah.
what?
Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna play a game.
Ah, I see.
But you were still not
'Cause we
done on
keep-
this, so please
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Oh no, it's fine.
Alright,
It's not that important.
then we'll just continue, I guess.
After all, I was just sitting on it the whole time.
Whoa!
So you see, I let her escape. I feared that revealing the girl would draw suspicion toward her, and she'd be arrested. I did not wish to involve this girl with a future ahead of her with incidents as cruel as this.
But as a result, all the suspicion was set on you instead.
That is nothing but a trifle. I know that I'm innocent, so why should I be afraid? I was willing to put that innocence on the line in order to save this poor little girl.
Unbelievable. Oh, what an upright man!
My lord!
My lord, there's no such way a noble man could be the culprit. And to think we ever doubted you.
He almost sentenced us to death. But...
Yep. If you interpret it with cold, hard logic, then it is clear who is correct.
This is so weird. We still don't know who did it. Why are you pulling conclusions?
Amazing! All 6 jurors have voted not guilty. What the hell's going on?
Naruhodo, this means
Yeah, it's not the end. This means what? No,
this
no.
means we've won.
Oh no. Baron Van Zieks will not let that slide. We won? It doesn't really feel real, even if you say it outright.
Holy what?
That leg, though. How impudent of me to thrash my steel heel about like a brute. I pled for your forgiveness. I plead, I mean. This is truly it. This is the single greatest weakness of the courtrooms of the Great British Empire.
They're adding the UK.
A legal system which occasionally has mere emotion countervailing evidence or logic.
Have a great night, Angel. Bye-bye.
Oh, see you later, Angel. Good night.
Emotion.
Even this very testimony reveals the defendant's true colors.
What do you mean by true colors?
Scotland Yard has never, nor will it ever, overlook any minor detail in its investigations.
Why didn't you mention the bloodstain then?
When Scotland Yard investigated the omnibus, naturally they inspected the inside of that trunk. This trunk was full of the coachman's belongings. The report written by the investigative officer clearly says as much.
What did you say?
Someone tampered with the scene. In a ploy to support this false testimony, someone spirited the items away. Wait,
Thickens. It's during the smoke bomb.
didn't we look in the trunk earlier?
We couldn't. It wasn't an option.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. What?
Order. I cannot believe in such a thing to be possible.
Of course, I must admit the Yard's culpability in mistakenly allowing that window of opportunity. However, when I had the omnibus transported into the Old Bailey this morning, the trunk was definitely not empty. So then, Japanese boy,
Huh? Me?
the omnibus itself was presented to the court as evidence. As an attorney, you should have long since inspected it, both inside and out. What was inside of that trunk? I believe you know, of course.
My good barrister, I'm sure you understand, yes?
Mr. McGonagall?
By all means, go ahead and say it. Tell them that Lord Van Zeek's words are no more than baseless accusations.
Well, what are your thoughts, attorney?
How should I answer this? What should I say about the contents of the trunk?
Should we answer truthfully?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Like, it truly
Should I
wasn't an
save?
option, I'm sure. Yeah, safe.
There you go. I didn't look there. Sorry.
Rip. I'm sorry. I didn't check the trunk. I should have investigated more thoroughly. I'm sure it was not an option. Game, please stop VMing me.
I thought as much. It seems it would be a mistake to expect anything at all from these Eastern children. Naruhodo,
There shouldn't be any need to discuss this any further at this point. The truth is as simple. Simply take a look for yourself. Look at it any way you want. It is empty, is it not? ...
Something feels wrong about this.
Very well, let's hear the jurors' thoughts.
That foot was meant to hold maintenance equipment for the omnibus. According to the guild's regulations, it should contain exactly that. Thus, that night was no different. I trust my pole. The celebrity and the pickpocket are both lying.
They're so easy to make a
Had to sway. Yeah.
like decision.
Ah. Oh, damn it. I almost forgot. Rich people never play by the rules.
Huh? Oh crap! This can't be happening.
This testimony was nothing but a trick, a ruse.
I'm afraid that I must agree. Guys, stop hitting pressure.
You just said the same thing.
Yep. If you interpret it with cold, hard logic, then it is clear who is correct.
You're saying the same thing as before. Even Norhudo noted.
As you can see, Judge, you cannot justify a not guilty verdict at this point in time.
Oh, very well. Court believes that a cross-examination is in order. Attorney, the court orders you to begin your cross-examinations of these witnesses.
Understood. Oh my god, this is too much. I can't handle the pressure. Oh man, our momentum turned against us just like that. Rumors about fanziques were no joke. ...
Examination.
Oh, sorry.
As always, I'd already sneaked in before the horse was hitched to the coach. But I couldn't get any business. Well, really an awful night. It was pitch dark in my little hiding spot. Oh wait, we read this.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just press all statements again?
Press the first one.
Okay.
Because if she had, like, taken out the stuff, she would say that, probably. Or we're having a slider again. In other words, you were already in the omnibus before it departed, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I sneaked in to steal. So it'd be weird for me to have paid to get her in, yeah?
That's for sure. What kind of defense attorney would pay to defend someone? Right?
Defense, please do not be swayed by the twisted logic of this pickpocket.
Anyway, it seems like the mystery of the coach fare has been resolved, yeah? 4 patrons paid 5 pence each, so the coachman profit is 20 pence. The 5th patron, if you will, rode free of charge.
You see, that coachman will always eat up the pub before the final trip every time. That was when I decided to slip into the omnibus. Makes sense, doesn't it? However, the trunk under the seat you claim to have hidden yourself in was, in fact, full of maintenance tools for the coach, was it not? Duh. Yeah. Buckets and other odds and ends are always stored in there. Usually I just take all the stuff out and toss it in the corner of something. None of the customers on board ever paid attention to it, surprisingly. However...
Hey, Barry.
Oh, hey, Barry! are you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
When the police rushed to the scene upon being notified of the incident. Indeed, the coachman's tools were still inside the trunk. Well done, ask me about it. I wouldn't have a clue. I just piled up the coachman's stuff and hid myself in the trunk. That's all. Completely heartbroken about the podcast tomorrow. Is it because I couldn't get the game to work? The creature shock? Yeah,
Wait.
I don't know. It was
Podcast
just...
tomorrow? It isn't happening?
No, it is.
Oh, okay, good.
But we're just not playing creature shock like I originally planned. Because I couldn't get it to work. Because the Sega Saturn and PlayStation versions were only released in Japan.
Yeah.
And the English version is for DOS. And even though I have DOSBox, to get multi-disc games to work, you need QBin files. And the only way you can do like QBin stuff is if you build DOS. Like if you build this separate thing and then add it to DOSBox, like install with that separate thing, then you can do disc-based games.
But did the Mac
I'm like,
strike again?
yep.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I haven't spoiled what game we're actually playing, though.
Alright. I'm keen. I'm keen to see.
Yeah.
I have to work tomorrow, but I think I can catch some of it, like, when I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yer.
Yeah.
Yer.
You guys will just have to find out what it is tomorrow.
Very well. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Yer baby. Very.
Maybe press this. It's weird.
Why is it weird?
Well, why couldn't she get business?
Because he was sitting on top of her. Probably. I don't know. You could press it, get some more information. What the? What did you mean about not getting any business?
Well, usually in an omnibus, the wind dies down at some point.
Just a moment, please. What do you mean by the wind dies down?
Oh, that's just a phrase we use. It means all the customers have left and the coach is all quiet-like.
So, when the wind dies down, that's your chance to leave your hiding spot, yeah?
Pretty much, but they at night. That old bloke was sitting in the seat the whole time. You know what else? He's fast asleep. I was completely shut in.
So what you're saying is you were inside the trunk under the seat the whole time, up until the incident occurred. Is that correct?
Yep. Ain't that right, mister?
Oh, right, yes, indeed, even I surely would have woken up had I been pushed off the cushion when I was lifted.
So it would have been impossible for this girl, Gina, to have committed the crime.
What was the loud noise?
Yeah. Let's see if it lines up with the thud. Could that loud noise have been the sound of the person falling down on the floor?
Dot, 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 dot. I'm pretty sure that's what I thought it was. I can't really remember. Either way, I was startled.
And before you could stop yourself, you let out a little shriek.
Then, all of a sudden, the cushion on me, got lighter.
That must have been when Mr. McGonagall was helping the fallen victim back up, yeah?
Or perhaps when he got up from his seat in order to stab the victim sitting across from him.
That would not make sense. Because the thud was before he stood up, but alright.
Yeah.
Hey.
Witness at the time something. ...
I did. And sorry I did that again.
What?
When I pushed up the cushion with me and it had a little gainer through the opening. It looks like the old bloke was sitting the other bloke back up on his seat. That lines up with Mr. McGonagall's testimony. Then suddenly he looked back towards me. All instinctive like. I tried to shrink back down.
I don't know.
Press. I'm gonna press it.
When Mr. McGonagall found you, did he force you out of your hiding spot?
I was right scared I was. He sat me on the opposite seat.
Yerp. That was where the victim, Mr. Mortar, was sitting, right?
Yeah. A knife was stabbed in him and he was bleeding like a sieve. At one point when the coach shook suddenly, the body fell on me. Oh, how dreadful.
Kids.
That was when I got blood on my hands and then I conked right out.
Blood on both hands. That what the two seated on the roof saw? That makes sense. Then, when you spoke with Mr. McGonagall, correct?
He asked me a bunch of questions. Stuff like what my name was and why I was hiding. Then I heard a bloke's voice coming from above the omnibus.
That would have been the two men seated upon the roof, wouldn't it?
I didn't want them to see me face, so I didn't look up at them. Then when the coach stopped, the old geezer pointed at the seat and said, "Quickly hide an ear. I'll help you get away." Moments ago, all 6 jurors were in agreement over a not guilty verdict.
If only for a single instant.
Perhaps, but there's no denying that their feelings are shifting. So if we can just find a decisive clue in this testimony, then this time we'll win our not guilty verdict for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're right. Yet, something's really bugging me. But I just can't quite put my finger on what it is.
The only one we haven't pressed is the third one.
So really anything interesting there?
Let's just press it.
Do you want to present like the bloodstain?
We don't have that as evidence, so we can't
Yeah.
present it.
So you didn't get a good look at the scene inside the omnibus, yeah?
Nah, so like normally I would push up the cushion with me and then scope out me prey in secrecy.
Your prey?
The cushion on the seat I hid myself in is airer than the one on the opposite end. thanks to that, not a lot of people chose to sit on it. Know what I mean?
I get you.
But that night, this bloke here just sat right on the seat throughout the whole ride. Why?
Because he fell asleep.
I don't know.
So because of that, you couldn't see what was
Oh,
inside
so-
the coach. I'm a fast reader.
I gotta stop
Sorry.
doing that.
I'm actually a really slow reader, but I can read a sentence.
To be frank, I ain't into dark spaces.
Oh, there he goes. Question. May I ask you a question, Mr. Magunda?
I beg your pardon. What is it, my good barrister?
Do you recall the events as Miss Gina described in her testimony? You appeared to have been lost in thought.
No. While I was listening to her, I was struck by what a horrible sight it must been for this poor girl. In truth, I too have these memories. In my youth, I was afraid of the dark.
What are you going on about? What are you doing, Anya?
I was saying, you liar.
You're a liar. Well, everyone was afraid of the dark once. I'm still afraid of the dark.
At that time, to make up for my lack of vision, I would focus my hearing, so no sound would elude me.
Dot, 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 dot. Now that I think of it, I might have been listening carefully too.
And that means... Could you have heard something? Did you hear any strange noises?
Dot, 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 dot. Nah, not really. All I could hear was the sound of the old geezer's conch blowing off.
Well, and it would seem that I've done a terrible misdeed to this sweet young lady.
Ooh, that's a shame. If only she had heard something strange, it could have been a helpful clue.
Yeah, really could have. Anything wrong with Gina's testimony just now?
I think it's important.
Yeah, let's... Probably. Looking at this game. My lord! Miss Gina's testimony just now is incredibly important.
Important? But according to the witness's earlier remarks, she didn't hear a single thing.
And that's exactly why it's important. That's right. It might be important.
I can't say I understand this black lad agent's attorney's train of thought. But either way, witness Jean Lestrade. Please append your latest remark to the testimony, to your testimony. Yes.
A pin? What do you mean, like? Don't be using any words on me. I don't get what you're trying to say.
Oh, brother.
So I listened to what was going on out. All I could hear was snoring. Crests?
Yeah. So the whole time, after getting a neat coach, you listening to everything?
Well, I don't know if I'd say the whole time.
Huh?
When I first got in the trunk, there was nobody else around. So I lifted up the cushion and looked around the coach from there. When I saw that geezer get in the coach, I sank back into the trunk.
So, Mr. McGonagall sat on top of your head.
Uh-huh. What a bloomin' tart, right? Then I just spent the whole time listening to her whenever I could. I was planning on skedaddling as soon as I heard the bloke get off. But though the coach kept stopping and starting over and over, I ain't ever heard the door open once. All I could hear was the sound of the old geezer's conch blowing off.
There's something about Gina's testimony just now.
It's contradictory.
Yeah, of course, because she said she didn't hear, but she did.
Like anyone else coming in.
Yeah. Miss Gina, your testimony just now. It contains a glaring contradiction.
Contradiction, my word!
Indeed.
It would appear even our Asian exchange student has noticed that much.
Oh, does he notice it as well? Damn creep.
Defense, we request that you present evidence of that you name a suspect.
Yeah, my lord.
Let me look at the court record real quick. Yeah, because shouldn't he have gotten in?
Mm-hmm.
Now reveal to us this contradiction discovered.
That night, Gina heard something other than McGonagall snoring, hiding in the omnibus. However, there was something else that could have produced an audible noise.
Present person.
Yeah, present person. The defense will present thoughts on the matter. That night, Miss Gina heard something inside the omnibus. It would have been very strange if she didn't hear something related to this person. Yes, Mr. Moore.
Thrice-fired mortar!
Indeed. That's right. The sound that she should have heard is the door opening. The sound of the victim entering the omnibus.
Order, attorney. What is the meaning of this?
Miss Lestrade, there's something that I want to confirm with you. You were the first one to enter this omnibus, is that correct?
Yeah. I was already on board while the coachman was having a munch at the pub.
Then, the next person who boarded was Mr. McGonagall, right? Yes. When I boarded, there was nobody inside the coach. At least, nobody that I could see. And nobody else boarded with you, is that right, Mr. McGonagall?
That's correct. I make a habit of riding the bus alone, you see.
Plus, when I peeked out through the cushions, that old geezer was boarding all alone.
Then, after that, you say the omnibus stopped several times. But you never heard the sound of the door opening. No mistake so far, right?
Right. I was on high alert. If that door had opened, I definitely wouldn't have missed it.
Then explain to me just one thing. When exactly could the victim have boarded the omnibus?
Oh,
The victim's corpse was found inside the coach, after all. In other words, Miss Gina, your testimony is contradictory.
You
You
what?
what, mate? you
You
what?
what, mate? Correct. This little pickpocket's testimony holds a major contradiction.
Contradiction.
oh Lord Van Six!
That's right. This contradiction in her testimony didn't escape the prosecutor either.
It looks like I owe the defense my thanks.
What are you talking about? Yeah, we're helping him.
Well, like, a major thing in the Ace Attorney games is like the idea of learning that it's not about winning
It's about the truth.
these. Yeah, it's about the truth. So it's like you're not really helping one side or another.
Mm-hmm.
You're like trying to figure out what's going on. Like that's supposed to be the point, but the problem is people on the two benches forget that and think that they're just trying to win it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a problem. But yeah,
Yeah.
it what? You made it all very clear now. This witness and her entire testimony. You can put a stop. You can't put stock into any of it. She's just spouting convenient lies.
Lies, I tell you.
Well, you know it's true. The victim had to have boarded the omnibus. There's no other way. She didn't call herself a pickpocket. Of course she's suspicious. Well, she didn't even say anything. She's like, I'm just doing it.
She didn't even say a word.
He shouldn't be biased just because she's a little thief. But girls shouldn't lie either.
You got that right. Foreman.
I'm not gonna discriminate just because she's a thief. But hey, damn anyone who'd lie in a courtroom, no less.
Yeah.
Naruhodo. Now 5 of the jurors believe he's guilty.
Stop stating the obvious. Man, Van Zeke's getting smashed.
Yep. It appears that those naive little Oriental children, please, I should stop saying that, have saved me a fair bit of effort. I'm an idiot.
And a racist.
Exquisite.
Ugh.
Ah, look what you've done. This is all your fault. Who saw you, all you filthy cheating Japs?
Oh, jeez.
Well, looks like it's the beautiful rendition of hell.
Juror 2 is the only one left.
Naruhodo, this doesn't look good.
You think? Right now, I need to reveal some new possibility. Or else we'll really reach a guilty verdict. Dang.
I really want to believe in our very own celebrity, Mr. McGundle. But accepting the cruel truths that come with the turn of the century is part of a servant's duty.
Mother! Yes, it's true. There was a major contradiction in her testimony. However, if that testimony still happened to be true,
we might find a new possibility appears.
What?
Barrister!
Oh? What exactly do you mean?
Defense, we won't let you stand there and try to buy time. We want to know your thoughts immediately.
That evening, the victim was not present when our suspect entered the coach. Yet, from that moment onward, this witness claims that the door was never opened. But as the facts tell us...
Oh, that's the fact.
Oh, wait.
Hey, I'm speaking here. Get away. The victim's corpse was on the floor of the coach. The victim came in through the skylight.
Maybe. If this little pickpocket's girl's testimony is somehow true, how could the victim have possibly appeared in the coach? Magical powers.
Teleportation.
Heck yeah.
The victim somehow appeared in the coach. The only reasonable possibility is he didn't use the door.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind that the door was never open, there is only one possibility. We have to consider that the victim entered not through the door, but somewhere else.
I was beginning to wonder what dark line of logic your desperation might lead you on. Look carefully at the omnibus. On one side of the coach, there is a door. On the other side, windows. But those windows could not be opened. Therefore, there is no somewhere else he could have entered through.
I can imagine one possibility, at least.
Yeah, we already discovered it. Dude, get with the program.
Yeah, we know it opened.
What?
I can think of one other way besides the door that the victim could have appeared from. Massive point.
Very well. Then the court orders the attorney to show us. The omnibus in which this crime took place. Where could the victim possibly have entered the coach?
It's quite light.
Trying to get it there.
Yep. Should be good. Present.
Kurae. Obviously, he entered through the skylight. Boom.
Skylight!
I have no words potent enough to rebut that foolish claim.
The skylight is wide enough. It should be possible to drop through it.
That's not the point. Do you have any evidence to base your absurd outbursts on?
When they were in the omnibus, Mr. McGonagall and Miss Gina heard a loud noise, as if a person had fallen.
Well, yes. That must have been the sound of the victim being stabbed and falling to the floor.
However, if you fell from your seat to the floor, would it really make that much of a loud noise? He's onto something. It must have been loud enough to make Miss Gina scream, after all.
You can't be saying.
At that moment, the victim appeared from the skylight. No, rather than appeared, what I should to say is... he was dropped from the skylight.
You're saying he fell into the coach from above? What nonsense, that's impossible. No,
What makes you so sure?
If your claim that he dropped from the skylight is true, then the people seated on the roof of the coach should have witnessed his descent. But as you should know, they did not mention that in their testimony.
That is true, but might I interject for a moment?
Oh, Mr. McConnell.
Certainly, what Lord Van Zeek's saying is true. The two, seated on the roof, didn't say a word regarding the victim's descent.
Did it. Yerp.
Yada yada.
But if you ask me, it would be inaccurate to say that they did not mention that. You see, they couldn't mention that.
Huh?
It would seem those two gentlemen might have a reason preventing them from telling the truth. Don't you feel the same way, ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Huh?
Oh wait, why haven't we...
Why haven't we what?
Tell me, yeah.
We weren't talking for the jurors.
Huh?
I was just going through the jurors
Oh, well,
without
that's fine.
saying
It's okay.
anything.
Register once and used a life.
Yeah. What in the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, what was that just now? Is what we wanting to know.
What the heck is going on right now?
He's riding a horse indoor.
I will take this line down, baby. Ah, damn it. As if I even could.
We must disagree with this. Is what we must mean to convey.
It's as if you're saying that I...
Or even I. That's true, Azure. Who am I?
Oh my
Just a
gosh,
Japanese
Azure.
man. Living out the lore life.
He had stabbed the victim with that knife. The gall of your insinuations, it galls me. I firmly object to your accusations. Objections.
Yeah, your accusations will be checked.
Order in the court. You're those witnesses before me, huh? That was too fast. The court will not allow unexpected witnesses on the stand. Return to the waiting room immediately.
But this is far too cruel.
This wounds us deeply, you. Surely you all understand, right?
My lord, might I make a proposal?
What is that, Lord Van Zeek?
The defense was the side that ignored the rules of the court in the first place. They indicated these witnesses without basis, spitting on the idea of proper procedures.
Indicated? I never meant it like that.
It seems your English is lacking in practice, Japanese boy. Oh, so that's what I was wondering.
What?
Like, what language are they speaking?
Oh, English. They said we've
Yeah.
gone over that last stream.
Did we?
Yeah, or
memory
it's
is
the one
bad.
before.
They asked to Naruto how good his English was.
Yeah. Victim dropped down from the skylight. You can't hypothesize that without first posing that the passengers on the roof were involved. Thus, you branded their testimony a lie and came to the conclusion that they're criminals.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're rushing to conclusions here.
That is an unjust declaration here in Great Britain.
There's no evidence to back up this hypothesis. I know this is unreasonable, but I can't stand and watch as it ends here.
Just what are you doing? Let them testify.
I knew that Weird had suspicion from the very beginning. We've come this far. There's nothing left to do but settle this.
We must dispose of the filth in our society. Testify! Naruto, what in heaven's name is happening?
This entire courtroom's hounded for blood. Rooftop witnesses.
Yes, sir.
Court orders you to testify again. This time, speak regarding the defense's accusation.
All right, then.
Oh, how do you mean to?
There's no more time to think. All I can do now is press on and keep pressing. Press.
Before we go on, should we continue this next time?
Oh, shoot, it's so late.
Yeah, it's almost been 3 hours already.
Yeah.
And even though I want to continue, I got work tomorrow.
Yeah. That's crazy. Time went by so fast this time.
I know, right?
There's some episodes that I feel like it just feels like it's dragging. But this time has been very, eventful.
True. We have been sidetracked a lot of the time too, but oh well.
Yeah. Yeah. We can continue it next time. Yeah. I even forgot what episode this was.
It's episode
because of all
3.
the skipping.
But yeah.
And yeah, Barry. He is a racist.
Hold it. So we should save.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then back to title.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. There we go.
There we go.
We've done it.
Yeah. I thank you all very much for coming by to see the Great Ace Attorney again. I hope to see you all again next time. Still have to schedule it, so we don't know if it's gonna be on Wednesday or Friday. So we'll see.
But it'll be one of those days.
It'll be probably one of those days.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys all for being here. I love every one of you.
Indeed. Yeah, so let's
see who we should raid.
Yeah.
Who should we raid?
Who should we raid? Let's see. Is there a Chateau member live?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my thing to load. Okay.
Is Finn still live?
Yeah. Finn's still live. Still live.
Let me check my follows. let's check if he's still doing stuff. The Pleasant Finn. Like, it doesn't say he's live in on Discord, which is weird. And I don't. Yeah, he
Oh,
should still
Barry
be live.
says.
Yeah.
So let's rate
People
Finn.
love superheroes, but if you have to
Wait, what? It's actually. Oh, he's live. Alright, right, cool, cool. I'm just waiting for the ad to. Alright. Alright, then we shall slash rate.
Yeah.
Pleasant. Finn underscore. Ugh, I did it in your chat again. Keep doing that. Pleasant Finn.
I've done that many times before, so
There we go.
I feel it.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Love y'all. See you
Oh right,
possibly.
I forgot. I'm sorry, Sushi. I didn't mean to. I'm bad at that stuff.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Sushi. Thanks for reminding
Thanks for the heads
us.
up. I'll try to. Yeah, I'll try to not do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, thank you,
y'all ready to
Sushi.
raid?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it.
Bye,
And rating in
everyone.
3, 2, 1. Bye bye.